for you to study, and today we'll be discussing regarding the sovereign green bond. Today we'll be discussing regarding the sovereign green bonds. So welcome again to this session, and please just let me know how many people are there in the session by just letting me know in the chat box so that I may know you are there in the session. Uh, and before starting of the session, if it is possible, you can all like the session to register your presence over here. Okay. So RBI Grade B 2023 exam top news coverages, and today we'll be discussing regarding the sovereign green bonds. Okay. So here, first of all, why we are talking about this topic regarding this sovereign green bond is that we all know the Constitution of India. In the Constitution of India, we have a directive principle of state policy. Under that, we have Article 48A, okay, where we have committed ourselves for preservation of environment, safeguarding the forest and wildlife. Okay, from here only we are just little bit bound because of the constitutional mandate to preserve our environment, to preserve our forest, to preserve our wildlife. So here we have got a mandate for doing all these things. Okay, so in Union Budget of 2022 and 2023, the government has given the go ahead for launching of the sovereign green bonds. गवर्नमेंट ने सोवरेन ग्रीन बॉन्ड को लॉन्च करने के लिए यूनियन बजट में they have said. Okay, so this is the statement that they have given. This is the statement that they have given in the union budget of 2022 and 2023 last year budget. Okay, so what is that statement? As a part of government overall market borrowing in 22-23, sovereign green bond will be issued for mobilizing the green infrastructure. Okay, the proceed will be deployed in the public sector projects which help in reducing the carbon. So ये जो green bond sovereign है, sovereign green bond, so it is the government backed. It is government backed, so that is why they will be utilized. The money will be in the public sector. They will be utilizing the money in the public sector only. So you can see over here the green bond, overall market borrowing. So you know every year government said that how much market borrowings they are going to do. Okay, you know we are always short of budget, and every year in the budget only the government says that this much of the market borrowing we will be doing. So there is a separate head in which the government this year next this year will be borrowing from the market. It is under the sovereign green bond, and the proceeds of this money will be solely used for the deployment in the public sector, which all those sectors which are helping in reducing the carbon intensity of the economy, or any of the green projects. Okay, so this is what our union budget have said in 2022 and 2023. So that is why the concept of sovereign green bond, because they are released by the government, they are backed by the government. Okay, so this was the news this year. This was a news this year that RBI has auctioned green bond, sovereign green bond worth of rupees 8,000 crore. The one part will be maturing in 2028 and the next part will be maturing in 2033. So they have given that 7.10% per interest rate for one bond and 7.29% interest for the other bond. Okay, so this was happened in two tranches. Tranche 1 and tranche 2, 4,000 crore each, and 4,000 crore each they have done. Okay, so this proceed, whatever the money that they are going to get, will be invested in the environmentally friendly sector. That is also public sector. That is also public sectors, right? Like solar, wind, small hydropower projects like that. And whatever the money whatever the money that is coming, at 5% of that will be available for the retail investor like me and you, and rest will be available for the institutional investor. इंस्टीट्यूशनल इन्वेस्टर्स, ये जो बड़े बड़े बैंक्स होते हैं, बड़े बड़ी इन्वेस्टमेंट फर्म्स होती हैं, इनको खरीदने के लिए बोला है। वो 5% जो है वो नॉर्मली रिटेल इन्वेस्टर्स को मिलने के लिए, कि हाँ भाई जिसको गोल्ड बॉन्ड सॉरी जिसको ग्रीन बॉन्ड खरीदना है, दे कैन बाई इट। ओके, एंड रेस्ट विल बी गिवन टू द इंस्टीट्यूशनल इन्वेस्टर्स। So what is exactly a green bond? Normally green bond is like a also called as climate bond. Okay, they are fixed interest bearing instrument. Obviously they are a sovereign entity because they are government backed, intergovernmental organization or government corporation, and this time the government has not put, there is no cap on foreign investment in these bonds, because they are very specified securities. So they have been given like full accessible route, because they are especially being utilized for green uh, climate bonds, for the various type of climate uh, usage, like better transportation, energy, reducing carbon intensity, and all these things. So that is why they have not been put under any cap. Any foreign investor can invest as much amount as over here. Fully accessible route. Okay. So how the green bonds are being classified? The green project classification is done on the which ways, कि हम green classification कहेंगे किसको, कि हाँ आप ग्रीन, आपका जो है ग्रीन बॉन्ड के अंदर आता है या नहीं आता है. So any project will be classified as green project if it encourages energy efficiency or resource utilization in a proper way. That is one criteria. ठीक है, or any project which is specially focusing on reducing the carbon emission or greenhouse gases, that is the second criteria. Okay, or any of the project which is promoting the climate resilience, protecting the climate and going together with the climate and making the climate more and more adaptable to the day-to-day world. Okay, and those projects which are improving the natural ecosystem or anything which is working towards the sustainable development goals. So if the project comes under any of these category, we are giving that a status of a green project, and you can be the part and you will be getting the proceeds of this green bonds. अब जैसे गवर्नमेंट है, गवर्नमेंट इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रही है सोलर में गवर्नमेंट ने कहा वी विल बी मेकिंग पार्क. So obviously the proceeds of the money can be utilized in this solar parks, wind energy, biomass, anything. Okay, or any carbon emission reducing technologies. Okay, electric vehicle we can call it as. Okay, that is also coming under the green bonds. So the first green bond in the history was issued in 2007. Okay, that is also by the European Investment Bank. यूरोपियन इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक ने पहला ग्रीन बॉन्ड लॉन्च किया, और उसके बाद लेटर ऑन इट वाज फॉलोड बाय द वर्ल्ड बैंक इन 2008. Okay, first is European Investment Bank, after that it was the World Bank. European Investment Bank ने 2007 and World Bank ने 2008. Okay, and US is the largest source of the green bond. Wherever you are making the largest number of green bond, US is the country which is releasing a largest number of green bonds. And there is a mortgage giant is there, that is called Fannie Mae. It is one of the leading organization which is releasing the green bond. Okay, various corporations, Google are there, Apple are there, Pepsi are there, Coca-Cola are there. They are all coming under this, and they are all buying the green bonds because they wanted their organization to be green. Okay, if you are buying the green bonds, that means you are also investing your money in the green projects. अब जैसे ऐसे है, money, you are buying green bonds, government investing this money in green projects. So that means exactly you are investing in the green projects. Then your organization will be called as the green organization. Okay, it is like that. You have to follow certain kind of rules and procedure of that government of that country. Government also mandated that if the organization of this level or that level इतना बड़ा organization है तो आपको इतना कम से कम पैसा green projects में देना पड़ेगा. तो green bond is one of the way of doing that. Okay, so these are the various milestone under which green bond has been covered. So 2007 May, if you can see over here, first green bond by European Investment Bank, US dollar 807.2 millions they have released. Okay, then we have our World Bank. After that, we have 2014 first certified climate bond. Be Electric Solar UK has released that. Then in 2015, GB market, green bond market in 2015 has hit the $100 billion mark. मतलब 2015 में जो green bond का market था वो $100 billion पहुंच गया, क्यूमुलेटिव सब कंट्रीज के ऐड करके प्रॉपरली. और पहली बार जो सोवरेन ग्रीन बॉन्ड इशू हुआ, फर्स्ट सोवरेन ग्रीन बॉन्ड, इट हैज बीन इशूड इन 2016 by Poland. Okay, by Poland. Then slowly in 2017, France has came up. France has issued the largest sovereign bond till date. Then Fiji. Then Nigeria has become the first certified sovereign issuer. Then green bond market in 2007. In within 2 years, it has reached $250 billion market capitalization. Okay. Then in 2018, Indonesia came to the market. Belgium has issued the sovereign green bond, then Lithuania, Ireland, and this in within 1 year, from 250 to $517 billion market it has got, that is double that. Then 2019, within 1 year, Netherlands, Chile, then green bond market has reached $783 billion mark. And in 2020, a landmark has happened. Green bond market has hit $1 trillion in December. 2020 green bond market has hit $1 trillion at that. So this is the milestone. This is the milestone that green bond market has gone through. Okay, so here you can see a World Bank Green Bond Fund has been launched, that is called climate bond. Then IMF, OECD, every part, then Sustainable Development Goals, all are working towards that regarding the green bond market. Now we have already seen that World Bank has issued the green bond of up to $14.4 billion from 2008 to 2020, and these are totally supported around 111 projects. Especially the money has gone, 33% of the money has been gone into the energy projects or energy efficiency creating projects. Then we have a clean transportation projects are there, and agriculture and land use are there. So these are the three important places where the money of the green bond has been utilized. Okay, now comes what is the sovereign green bond framework in India. So we have released our own sovereign green bond framework in our India. So we all know that conference of party has happened. Okay, conference of party 2020 26 has happened in Glasgow, right? ये ग्लासगो में हुआ था 2021 में. Here government of India, of our prime minister, has given the concept of Panchamrita. Panchamrit means 5 important targets that India is going to achieve. In Conference of Party 26 at Glasgow that has happened, Government of India has committed the Panchamrit concept. So these are the 5 Panchamrit. First of all is India is going to achieve 500 gigawatt of first one. That is the first one. 1 minute. Then the second one is India will be achieving 50% of the renewable energy by 2030. That means India will be generating the total energy requirement. 50% will be coming from the renewable energy. 50% will be coming from the renewable energy. Then India has given a target that 1 billion tons, 1 billion carbon emission. We will be reducing the 1 billion tons of carbon emission by 2030. The fourth target is to reduce the carbon intensity by 45% by 2030, and net zero we will be achieving by 2070. These are the 5 targets. Please make sure that you by heart this. These are the 5 targets that Indian government has taken. पंचमित्र पंचामित्र कॉन्सेप्ट. ओके, मैंने अब इंडिया ने जैसे $100 बिलियन, 1 minute, India has got 8,000 crore of the proceeds by releasing the bonds. अब ये 8,000 करोड़ यूज कहां कहां करेंगे? या तो एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी प्रोजेक्ट्स में करेंगे, कोई ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स में करेंगे जहां पे कार्बन एमिशन कम हो रहा हो, क्योंकि हमें कार्बन इंटेंसिटी 45% से कम करनी है, राइट. ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस का एमिशन कम करना है तो हमें 1 बिलियन टन्स ऑफ ग्रीन हाउस गैस एमिशन वी हैव टू रिमूव, राइट. Then climate resilience and adaptation, we have to put the money over there. Then we have to also improve our ecosystem, biodiversity, okay, and sustainable development goals के projects में आपको invest करना है, okay. आइदर आप करिए रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी में, एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी में, सोलर एनर्जी एंड वेरियस अदर थिंग, क्लीन ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स, देन वी हैव इथेनॉल ब्लेंडिंग प्रोग्राम, हाइड्रोजन एनर्जी और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट, and responsible waste management. These are all the places where the proceeds of the money you will be utilizing under the green categories, okay. Hello Kshitij and hello Ajay, welcome to the session. So here these are the some like various places where you can do the investment, like water conservation एक ऐसी जगह पे है, climate resilient infrastructure, waste and pollution control, bioenergy technological development is there, smart city solution you can do, low carbon building that are there, then sustainable agriculture and forestry you can do, energy efficiency, circular economy, renewable and alternate energy, urban transportation. These are the 10 places which are always on the top, where the proceeds of the green bonds can be utilized, okay. And if you are buying the green bond, investments are being done over here, then you will be called as, yes, you are investing in the green market, okay. Now, for finding out, for making important choices regarding that, and to approve the choices of the sovereign green bond, we have set up a green finance working committee. मतलब ये जो प्रोसीड्स ऑफ द मनी आएगा, ये ग्रीन फाइनेंस वर्किंग कमेटी डिसाइड्स करेगी कि किस जगह पे हमको पैसे को इन्वेस्ट करना है, टू अप्रूव इंपॉर्टेंट चॉइसेस फॉर द इशूइंग ऑफ द सोवरेन ग्रीन बॉन्ड. Green finance working committee has been set up, that will be the apex body, okay. Now the framework, sovereign green bond framework says that there are only few places where you can exactly invest: solar, wind, biomass, hydro, urban mass transport, metro and all those things, metro rail, green building, pollution prevention. These are the places where the sovereign green bond proceeds will be utilized. Now, all fossil fuel related projects have been kept out. Obviously, you cannot say that I am going to make more coal power plant. Please provide me with the money. No. If you are saying that you will be making a biomass plant or solar plant or hydro plant, then only you will getting the proceeds of the money. Okay. Along with that, biomass based renewable project that rely on feedstock. अब जो है बायोमास के भी कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं. अगर बायोमास यू आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम द प्रोटेक्टेड एरिया, दैट प्रोजेक्ट्स आर आल्सो नॉट इंक्लूडेड. जैसे हमारा नेशनल पार्क है, नेशनल पार्क से आपने कोई बायोमास कैलकुलेट कर लिया और उससे आपने एनर्जी बना दी, तो दैट प्रोजेक्ट इज आल्सो नॉट इंक्लूडेड अंडर योर ग्रीन बॉन्ड्स. ओके. And government has also excluded projects like nuclear power and direct waste incineration. अब ये नहीं है कि वेस्ट मटेरियल को आपने उठाया और डायरेक्ट उसको बर्न कर दिया. बर्न करने से गैसेस रिलीज होती है, नहीं. Direct waste incineration plants are also been excluded from this sovereign green bond areas. So these are some of the places where you will not get the proceeds of the for utilization in the green bond area. So what are the benefits of the green bonds here? It leads to the growth of the local market. People always get the tax benefits, tax credit and various tax exemption because you are doing some kind of work which is very, very important for the growth of the economy. At the same time, keeping the environment also safe. So government provides some kind of tax incentives, tax credits and tax exemption like that. कि चलो अच्छा अगर आपने इतना bond लिया है तो आपको इतना % tax में credit दे देंगे and all that. Okay, it will enhance, make the society more healthier and greening of the brown industry. Brown industries which releases a lot of carbon and various emissions are there, and greening means like we are just converting those brown industries into the more and more green industries like. Okay. अब जैसे आपका कोल पावर प्लांट है, कोल पावर प्लांट में हम लोग कुछ ऐसी चीजें लगा दें जिससे कि उनके एमिशंस को कम किया जा सके. Okay, so that means we are converting the brown industries into the greening industries. More accountability and transparency is also being set up. Financial gains you also get, societal gains you get, environmental gains you get. Okay. So since these bonds are issued by the government, they have a nil credit and default risk. इसमें risk है ही नहीं, ना ही default credit risk का, ना ही default risk का, क्योंकि government is giving the guarantee. Government is giving the guarantee, so there is a nil credit and default risk. Default तो हो गई. Okay. And here those people who are investing in these projects, they do not bear any kind of project. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि जैसे अगर आप हाइड्रो प्लांट बना रहे हैं, जब हाइड्रो प्लांट बन जाएगा तभी आपको इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा, नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. हमने इन्वेस्ट कर दिया है, आपका हाइड्रो प्लांट बने या ना बने, हमको हमारा प्रिंसिपल और इंटरेस्ट मिल जाएगा. ओके. That means the payment and the principal on the interest are not conditional on the performance of the project. Whatever is your performance of the project, but you will get your principal and payment on a proper timing. Okay. Then whenever we say some advantages are there, so there are few risks also comes with that. Okay. So most recognized over here is greenwashing. Greenwashing means that you are claiming that this is an environmental project, but there is no evidence and you are not able to show that this is really a green project. Okay. Maybe whatever the project you are running is not producing any kind of environmental benefit. You have taken the money in the name of green energy, green work, green bonds, but exactly whatever the claims you have done that yes, I am doing the green work, I am doing this and that, the claims are totally different than what you have said. There is no evidence that properly your work is generating any kind of environmental benefit. So this greenwashing is being the main concern for the policymakers. Okay. Sometimes the investor hold the bond till maturity. अब 10 साल का है, जैसे ये हमारा वाला है 2028. अब इन्वेस्टर अभी से ही इसको 2028 तक होल्ड करेगा, तो इससे क्या होगा कि मार्केट में लिक्विडिटी कम होती है और प्राइस डिफरेंशियल बढ़ जाता है. लिक्विडिटी कम क्योंकि अब मार्केट में पैसा सर्कुलेट नहीं होगा, अब वो बॉन्ड उनके पास है, पैसा जिसने ले लिया खत्म बात। अब अगर आप उस बॉन्ड को किसी और को रीसेल कर रहे हैं, वो वाला किसी और को रीसेल कर रहा है, तो मार्केट में लिक्विडिटी मेंटेन रहती है, फ्लो ऑफ मनी मेंटेन रहता है। ऐसे तो मनी ब्लॉक होने लगता है मार्केट, ठीक है। और अभी राइट नाउ इंडिया एज अ नेसेंट स्टेज, इंडिया इज एट अ नेसेंट स्टेज, वेरी स्टार्टिंग स्टेज, दैट देयर वुड बी एनी ग्रीन वॉशिंग। अभी मतलब इंडिया का ऐसा है कि अभी ग्रीन वॉशिंग का कॉन्सेप्ट इतना ज्यादा डेवलप नहीं हुआ है, ओके। सो the degree of it and the liquidity position of these bonds will still be at the nascent stage, अभी मतलब ठीक से उसको गेस नहीं किया जा सकता। now what is this sovereign green bond for the गवर्नमेंट के लिए क्या चीज है, okay? For government it will tap the requisite finance from angel investors, from investors for various deployment under the public sector projects, because government has given the pancha mitra concept. So India government need the money for that. So the money, sovereign green bond is one of the places which help in getting the requisite finance for this whole activities. All those projects where you wanted to reduce the carbon intensity, where you wanted to do the net zero and all those things. So that is why this green bond framework has set the obligation. Okay, all the sovereign green bonds for the India, and payment and the principles are not conditional. They do not bear any kind of project risk, that I have already told you, okay. And the need of the sovereign bond to issue the green bond remains because we need a good amount of funding for making climate resilient infrastructure, for investment in the transportation area, for generating the green energy, okay, for investment in the sustainable development goals, that are 17 goals are there for those areas, okay. But there are lot of challenges, because in the near future we will be achieving the challenges. Right now this is the first time India has released 8,000 crore rupees of bond, okay, in the two tranches. Slowly when the bond market, green bond market, will be developing, we will be getting more and more challenges that we are going to face, okay. So we, first of all, we wanted to unlock the potential of this market, okay. And slowly we will also be clarifying the expectations of the market, and what is the gap, what people understand, what government wanted to tell. So we will be coming the knowledge game, and overall we will be able to produce a very good sovereign green bond market, which will be utilized for the benefit of the society, for achieving the target of the Panchmitra in the near future. So this is what the Indian story is all about. If you can see over here, in 2007, the European Investment Bank has released then first certified green bond, UK based. Then 2008, 2015, Yes Bank has released 160 million dollar of the green bonds. Then again, Axis Bank has brought India first internationally listed certified green bond. Then 2007 July, SEBI has approved the L&T green bonds. Then 2021 annual green bond of the Indian companies are $8 billion for India, okay. And then by 2022, Indian government said that they will be releasing $2 billion. That means around 16,000 crore rupees. 16,000 crore rupees of the green bond. Out of that, $1 billion, that is 8,000 crore rupees, they have recently released in the last February. Okay, so the proceeds of the money will be utilized in renewable energy production, waste conservation, climate resilient infrastructure, waste and pollution control, bioenergy technology. So these are all the areas where the proceeds of the money will be utilized. Sovereign green bond means that is a government backed uh, bonds, okay. So here, if you can see the global investment, which are the top 10 countries from which the maximum global investment that is coming, is Sweden is on the top list. After that, Germany has recently released the green hydrogen train. Green hydrogen train उन्होंने चालू करी है. Then France, Netherlands, Spain, UK, Norway, Iceland, Austria, and Portugal, all are being the European countries. All are being the European countries, if you see, and they are very, very active in the green bond market and climate resilient generation of the climate resilient infrastructure for all the people. Okay, so this is what the investment they are doing. Like Sweden is doing the maximum investment, Germany is doing $35 billion like that. So this is the top 10 global investment that are coming from this green bond market. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for joining the session. Join our Oliveboard regulatory exam telegram app. Join the regulatory app, and also please go and check our regulatory courses as well at RBI Grade B examination. 9th May, I think they will be releasing the full notification. So please do join the classes beforehand so that you take the maximum 15th of May. We will be starting our RBI Grade B courses. Okay, so please do join at the earliest and make the maximum benefit out of it. So thank you so much, and always remember, where there is a will, there is a way. Hello, thank you so much, Shitej. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shitej. Ajay, thank you so much. Please make sure that you like the session because it's very important for all of us. So please do like the session before going. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care and have a good day.